Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing a little bit different. I'm going to go over this Venusaur team that I made on my Twitch channel the other day. So definitely go give me a follow over there as well. I really do appreciate it. I am starting to wanting to stream on Twitch a little bit more. What I plan on doing there is definitely just playing some more Showdown. Of course, take requests to see what other Pokemon I could build around and make it as competitive as possible. And definitely I'll be playing it on my account. I would not make no alt account and anything to play against low ladder players. I'd rather go up against better players, you know, to like make the team as best as I could and to be able to compete against like higher players. So the other day I asked on this Pokemon VGC group to see like what Pokemon they would like to see more competitive views of, and a couple people had suggested Venusaur. So right away I was like, you know what, let me do a Venusaur team. So so the way how this whole team I was thinking of, I wanted something, of course, that would set up the sun. So I definitely chose Torkoal. It was either between Torkoal or Ninetales if I wanted to do another Fastmon, but as the same thing, I think I just like Torkoal better. Not that Ninetales is not good. I'm just really comfortable playing with Torkoal. I have been playing Torkoal for a couple of teams already. I played him with a Sun team in 2017. I believe it was 2017 or 2018. I think it's 2017. It was a really good team. So yeah, so really quick, these are the teams. I'll go over the move spreads, the EV spreads, and then I'll let you guys know like why I picked the team. I mean the Pokemon on the team. So for Venusaur, we have Energy Ball, Sludge Bomb, Earth Power, and Sleep Powder. So I don't really protect. I feel like I never really miss it. Honestly, Venusaur is just kind of there to like either do some chip damage as much as it can, or throw a Sleep Powder if necessary. Actually, after playing a lot with this team, I realized I never really click Sleep Powder, but it's definitely good to have just cause, like in case if you are in a really bad situation where you kind of need the Sleep Powder hit. So that would come in handy, and it can definitely steal you games if you get the 3-turn sleep on them, which is really good. And then pretty standard, I have a Focus Sash. I didn't really plan it on making it bulky. I just kind of wanted to go as fast as possible. Either like do some chip damage and of course sleep. This is very simple spread, just modest 252 and 252 with 4. Yeah, definitely want to make it fast. I want to be able to like outspeed as many Scarf users like Dracovish and Sun, which is really important sometimes. So yeah, so this is it for the Venusaur. We're gonna go to Torkoal right here. Again, I picked Torkoal just for my for the sun, to bring out the sun. We have Charcoal here to boost up our fire attacks, and then we have pretty simple moves: Eruption, Heat Wave, Earth Power. Well, Earth Power is not really used too much. It's usually Solar Beam, but I feel like I feel like it's like a little bit more necessary for this to have Earth Power in a way. Because the Charizard does carry a solar beam, so I guess that's like a little spoiler for you. But yeah, I just chose Earth Power just to hit like better Incineroar as well, because this team does kind of lose to an Assault Vest Incineroar. So doing as much chip as I can with at least with Earth Power is really important. And then we just have the same thing, very simple spreads: 252 HP, 252 Quiet, and a 4 on the Split Def on the side. You can definitely play around with this EV spread as well, like maybe put a little bit more bulk in the special defense. That would be really good. And then of course, and then for our Trick Room user, or not user, for to set up our Trick Room, we have Dusclops with Eviolite, of course, with Frisk, really good move. Then we have Nightshade, Bulldoze, Trick, and Ally Switch. This last one could definitely be whichever else you're pretty comfortable with. Either maybe at a Paint Split to, you know, hit to heal up the Dusclops and potentially set up Trick Room the next turn. As well, I've seen you can probably use maybe either Will-O-Wisp if you want to weaken some like other Pokemon that might be that you think you could want a Will-O-Wisp, I guess. Taunt is another good one as well. But I just picked Alloy Switch just because it's like potentially another win con in a way. Just because you know, it'll just always catch your opponent off guard, you know, and they'll always guess like the 50-50 in a way, which is really nice. And then we have this EV spread. It's a really good kind of all around. I believe you'll probably see this EV spread in most Dusclops. With this EV spread, you are able to live a Drought, Life Orb Helping Hand Drought. Really quick, we could probably just check that out as well, just to clarify. The Dusclops, a Drought, whoops. Drought, we'll give this the Life Orb. Oh, where's the Life Orb? Life Orb, okay. Dusclops, we'll put this, I think mine is Relax. 65. Yeah, so it'll always unless it gets like a crazy crit. No, yeah, there you go. So this, because I do have 52 on my belief, yeah. So yeah, so it'll always live a Helping Hand Life Orb, Steel Spike, I believe that's what it's called. Yeah, Steel Spike from Durant, which is pretty huge, you know. You can kind of see that none of these Pokemon outspeed it. And definitely getting up that Trick Room is really nice. Usually it's when you see a Durant, it's paired up with the Gothitelle, and if it goes for Helping Hand, then you know you'll get that Trick Room up for sure. And then we just put the rest on Spadef. You'll still be able to live like some I do believe you live a Chandelure, Modest, Shadow Ball. Oh no, well, if it's Helping Hand, but if it's not Helping Hand, you live that all the time. Oh wait, let's fix that really quick. Whoops. Yeah, you'll always live it too, so which is really nice. Oh, sorry about that. All right, so moving on. Of course, we have Rhyperior with the weakness policy, Solid Rock, of course. Then we have High Horsepower, Rock Slide, Fire Punch, and Protect. This Fire Punch is kind of, I think Wolf Glick used Fire Punch in his Hard Trick Room team, and so after that I really like it because I really think it is kind of important to like always set up having Sun for like your Torkoal, and as well like since if you have Sun up, it's able to take water moves easier, since the water moves are reduced to 50%. And then we have for the EVE spreads, we have 108 on HP, 188 on attack, 4 defense, 196 on the special defense, and 12 speed, and it's Adamant. I just picked Adamant instead of Brave just so I could know for sure I would be able to outspeed other Rhyperiors out of Trick Room, because of course, you know, I could always reverse it back and, you know, it would not be a problem. This as well with this EV spread, it does live a Scald from a Milotic. We can check that again as well for you guys. Okay, 108. I do believe in that's like if the Milotic only has one yeah, so if it has like 4 on the Modest, on the special attack side, I'm sorry, it would always live it as well, even if they add like a couple more. Say if it's like 52, I think some are running 52, so you'll still be able to live Scald, which is really nice. If it runs Hydro Pump, then yeah, it'll just get the KO, of course, but not a lot of Milotics are running Hydro Pump. It's very rare, but you would definitely see Scald and even Muddy Water. But of course, you know, it'll take up Muddy Water very comfortably as well. And I think it also lives a Gastrodon. If it has like some EVs and the special attack, yeah, it would always live it. Even if it has to invest a little bit more, you see, like it has to, even with 100. Let's see how much more. yeah, so it literally has to like invest as much as EVs on the Rhyperior to knock it out, which is really nice. I really do like this Rhyperior. And then we got another heavy hitter, Charizard-Gmax with Life Orb, Solar Power. And then the movesets: Air Slash, Blast Burn, Solar Beam, and Protect. This is kind of a little bit inspired from Aaron Trailer's winning team. I forgot what regional. I think it was the Dallas team. Yeah. So instead of, I think he was using a Chardy Berry, and it was Blaze, because I don't think Solar Power was released at that time. So yeah, and he was running Blast Burn, and I really think Blast Burn is a really good move, and it does like so much damage too. The EV sphere is just kind of simple, but again with the movesets, Air Slash is always good, just to kind of match other people's air streams. And as well as very nice to kind of give like a speed boost on like a Venusaur, even like a Rhyperior, and the last one, Scrafty. And Blast Burn, I really like it. It just does so much damage. You could probably, I'll look up some like really good calcs. So we'll go with Charizard. I would say like maybe if you're going up against like a Lapras, you would see how much damage it does. So we'll put this Solar Power. Whoops. Solar Power, okay, with a Life Orb. And the Sun. I tried looking up Blast Burn, but I don't think it's like on the thing. Yeah, so you kind of have to like get a fire move and change the damage output to 150, because that's how much it does. So yeah, more than likely these are modest, and I do think they are like 52, if not. But let's see, Dynamax. But yeah, so a Solar Power, Life Orb, Charizard, Blast Burn, oh my god, there you go, Max, okay, yeah. It does 73 to 86%, so that's definitely almost KOs. And even when with the wildfire kicks in with the damage output, it's not living another turn. So that's like really good about this Charizard. It's able to do so much damage output as well. Let's see, we'll put like a Togekiss really quick, and as well Dynamax. You see it does 76 and 90%, and it'll probably, let's see, they're not running really yeah, still do a KO, but just so you know like how much damage it does, like they're not really living another turn. Even if they like protect the next turn, it'll definitely die to the Wild Flames the next turn. So yeah, I picked Charizard just so like another Pokemon to like abuse the Sun, and pretty good coverage all around. And then the last one is Scrafty. This last one, it could definitely be either a fighting type or a dark type, like, but here I think Scrafty kind of fits very well, because it does have Intimidate, to being able to like intimidate some like rock types that could give a potentially problem to like my Charizard, or even my Rhyperior and my Torkoal. And then for the movesets, we have Drain Punch, Throat Chop, for the like hyper voice users like the Sylveon and Primarina, Fake Out, and Detect with the Roseli Berry. I was considering using AV, but I feel like Roseli Berry comes in a little bit more clutch at times. And then a pretty good EV spread here. We have 220 in HP, 252 in attack, 4 defense, 4 special defense, and 28 on the speed. This is mostly just to like outspeed. This is so you could outspeed what is it, Lapras, with 0 EV investment, or if it only has like a 4 EV investment, you could be able to outspeed it by 1 point, which is really nice. So let's see, so how I kind of thought about these Pokemon. So of course, we started out with Venusaur, and I wanted a Pokemon that could bring out the Sun, which it was either between Torkoal or Ninetales. And of course, I already explained I'm more comfortable using Torkoal, so I definitely picked Torkoal, and I really like Eruption. Really good move, and the sun with charcoal, it does so much damage. And then really good partners for Torkoal is definitely Dusclops and Rhyperior. Dusclops just because like of being able to take a lot of hits, and then setting up the Trick Room is really nice. And of course Dusclops just does really well with Rhyperior as well. Rhyperior appreciates the sun from Torkoal, so it takes the water moves easier. You know, and then Dusclops we have with Bulldoze, so we could proc our weakness policy. You could definitely maybe run Bronzong if you're a little bit more comfortable with that, but I just like Dusclops more. And you know, and then yeah, we have Rhyperior here, and of course, you know, and it goes really well with Venusaur, because any water or grass attacks, Venusaur could definitely take it as well for Rhyperior. Then of course I already explained with Charizard. I just wanted another fire Pokemon to abuse the fire, the sun up. I'm sorry. With Blast Burn and stuff like that, and doing some nice chip with Wildfire. And then of course the last one just was just Scrafty, because I did notice that I was weak to rock, because I had a 4 times weak, and then we have twice weak. So yeah, so I definitely wanted a fighting type. And then we also have so we have a Dusclops, which is a ghost, and then a poison psychic. You know, with Scrafty's dark typing, it's able to take the ghosts and dark types very well. And as well with Venusaur's weak to psychic, Scrafty is able to negate it since it's immune to psychic attacks, which is really nice. And then of course Intimidate is just a really good overall ability, just being able to intimidate a bunch of stuff. Like Conkeldurr could definitely give this team a problem if like end game as well, since some do carry like Rock Slide, so it could definitely do some damage to my Charizard, or even has Thunder Punch too. So yeah, so this is the team. Give you guys another look on everything, like the EV spread. I do believe I am I played about 20 matches so far with this team, and I think I'm 18-2, which is really nice. I was able to even to win one of these like little tours on the VGC little group here. And yeah, let's see, what else could I say about this team? That is really good and really aggressive. I guess I could say like one of the weaknesses of the team, I would definitely say, would be opposing Rhyperior and an Incineroar with Assault Vest. We're okay facing an Incineroar, a Berry Incineroar, but if it's Assault Vest, then it's a little shaky, just because it's able to take Earth Powers very well from Torkoal and Venusaur, and Charizard doesn't really do too much. I believe it's probably like a 3-hit KO with Airstream. So the only ones that you could probably do damage would be Rhyperior and Scrafty. But usually with the Incineroar, there's a Conkeldurr, and you know, Rhyperior and Conkeldurr don't really, they're pretty bad matchup right there. So I would definitely say like Conkeldurr and Rhyperior and Incineroar with AB can give this team a little bit of a problem. Some pretty common leads I really like to lead would be Charizard and Torkoal. That's a really good lead. And then in the back, if you could see that Rhyperior could do some big damage in the end game with Trick Room, then I would definitely put Dusclops and Rhyperior. And if not, like if you see like more like against Sand, I would definitely go with Scrafty and Venusaur in the back, just to be able to handle Escadrille and T-Tar better. Another good lead that I do like, maybe like against the Gothitelle Durant teams, is Scrafty and Venusaur is a really good, or even Rhyperior and Dusclops are really good leads for that team. Scrafty and Venusaur, like right away, like with Scrafty putting it at -1 on the Durant, and then you could definitely either Gmax or Dynamax the Venusaur to do some chip damage all around, or do Earth Power and stuff like that. on the Drought. Or actually no, you could actually not Dynamax the Venusaur and actually just like go for Sleep Powder, since it would definitely live a turn because of Focus Sash. And as well, and then in the back you could either have Rhyperior or Dusclops to kind of clean everything up, or Dusclops and Torkoal is really good. But yeah, so yeah guys, this is the team. I really enjoyed playing it, and please feel free to let me know if any other Pokemon you would like me to kind of like look into. Not necessarily like yeah, just like any Pokemon that you think that would be recommend me to like look into, to see if it would be like any potential and stuff like that, like either like the new Gmax that came out, or like any like either simple Pokemon, like for example, if you want me to make like a, not me specifically, but if you want to see like a Zubat or something like doing well in the ladder, then I could do that too, like make it kind of work. But yeah, this team guys, and I think that not much more to say besides a really good team. Of course you could definitely play around to whatever it's to your liking with the movesets and the EV spreads. But yeah, this video kind of went a little too long. Kind of wanted to make it pretty quick and short. But we are at like 20 minutes. All right, so thank you so much for guys for watching. Definitely probably be playing this team a little bit more on Twitch. And as well, if you do like to follow me on Twitch, I will put a link to in the description, and a placement as well of this team. All right, thank you so much guys, and I'll see you next time.